Hello, my name's Ben Cook. Today I want to talk to you about plugins in Management Studio. First of all, what are plugins? They're ways of adding functionality into Management Studio very easily, and we can look at what plugins are available on the website. So if we browse to our website, managementstudio.com/plugins, we'll see this page here. And within here, we've got the various plugins. The one we're going to be focusing on today is the issue reporting system. So with all of these plugins, once you're in the main page, you can come down to the bottom and download that particular zip file for the plugin. Okay, that's downloaded now. And of course, on that page, you've also got the instructions on how to install it and how to use that plugin, but I am going to cover that in this video now. So a couple of things we do need before we can install this. We are going to need admin rights within Management Studio. We are going to need the defects system or defects module turned on the left here, because that's where the defects are going to be raised. And finally, we do need to have authentication set up in the web portal using something like Active Directory SSO or Entra SSO. We can also use one-time passwords, though it's not quite as slick as single sign-on. So to install that zip file, that plugin, I come into administration and then extensions and then plugins. Now this system doesn't have any plugins at all yet, which is why this page is blank, but I'm going to click on the import plugin, select the zip file that I just downloaded and then open that. And that will then go ahead and install that plugin, and it is going to prompt me to restart the client. So let's go ahead and do that now. Great, so that is the client restarted, and I'm going to come back into administration, into extensions, back into plugins, and we can see the issue reporting system plugin is now present in here, and we've got some instructions within here as well. This particular plugin doesn't have any configuration at all, but the one thing we do need to do is get the URL for that web page. And I can do that in administration, portal settings, and then I need to come into portal pages to find the issue report center. And in here, I can grab the URL, and I can grab the URL by ID or by name, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to copy that one there. Come back to my web browser, paste that in, and off we go. And the issue report center has now loaded up. There's no data in here yet because I haven't raised any issues. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the raise new issue button here, and I can raise a defect. Okay, so I'm just going to fill out some of the details in this form. And now I can raise that new issue. That brings me back to the issue report center, and I can see my issue listed here, and also my chart here is showing that I've got one open. If I click on view details, I can see the details of that issue, and I can update this if needed. And if I come back to Management Studio, and this time I'll come back into defects, all defects, and I can see at the top here is my new defect that's just been raised, and of course I can double click that and review all of the details, and in the discovery tab I've got all of that information that I raised the ticket for. So it's a really handy, quick way of getting an issue reporting system into Management Studio, allowing your users to raise defects via a web browser. I hope that's useful for you. If you've got any questions, please get in touch.